Okay, boys and girls, let's take a look at our grid. Our writing grid has 4 lines, and this is what your paper looks like. The first line is called the skyline. It's at the very top. The second line, the one with the dashes, is called the plane line. The third line is called the grass line. And the fourth line is called the worm line. That's the line at the very bottom. Okay, boys and girls, let's see your crayon. Take out your crayon and show me blue. Do you have blue in your hand? Very good. We're going to color our lines. The first line is blue. It's the skyline. Only the skyline is blue. This is the only line that we're going to color blue. Okay, show me black. Black. The second line is the plane line. The plane line. And the third line is the grass line. We're going to color it green. Show me green. Very good. Okay. And the very last line, which is our fourth line, is brown. Show me brown, boys and girls. Very good. So we're going to color this line brown. Very good, boys and girls. So we colored our lines brown. We identified the names of the line. The first line is our skyline. Second line is our plane line. The third line is our grass line. And the fourth line is our worm line. Take a look at the pictures at the bottom, boys and girls. Each picture represents one of the lines. The first picture, can you guess what this represents? If you said skyline, you're absolutely right. The first picture represents the skyline. Then the plane line, the grass line, and the worm line. We're going to cut out our pictures. You need your scissors. I like to cut out all my pictures at the same time. Just take your time. And you don't have to be a perfect cutter, boys and girls. This makes it faster so you don't have to keep going back and cutting and cutting. You just cut once. Cut them all at once. And that's it. And here are my 4 pictures. You're also going to need your your glue stick. Your glue stick. This is what I like to do. I like to just a couple of swirls, and that's it. You don't need a lot of glue. Make sure you put the top back on your glue stick so your glue won't get hard. Okay, now it's time to glue our pictures in. The first line we said is our skyline. The picture that looks like the sky is the one with the cloud. The next line, is the dashed line, is called the plane line. After the plane line is the grass line. That's the one we colored green. After the grass line and the last line is the worm line. Okay, boys and girls, so we've identified all of our pictures. We've identified our lines. The first line is the skyline. The second line is the plain line. The third line is the grass line. And the last line is the worm line. It's important to know the lines when you begin to write and form your letters. Okay, but we're going to color. We're not going to color yet. We're going to color at the end. Take a look at your letters. What letter is this? What letter do you see? Did somebody say M? Wow, you're absolutely right. It's an M. What sound does M make? I heard you. Very good. M man, M man, Very good, boys and girls. Okay, let's see how many strokes it takes to write the letter M. Look at the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. It takes 4 strokes to write the letter M, the uppercase letter M. The uppercase letter M is a skyline letter. It starts at the skyline. The arrows tells us which direction to move. So we're going to start with 1. You're going to watch what I do. I'm going to put my pen on the skyline and move all the way down to the grass line. I'm going to come up and look at where number 2 is on this side. I'm going to come up and I'm going to make another line across from that line all the way down to the grass line. Number 3 says we're going to slant our line in. Take a look. So I'm going to put my pen on the line at the top near the skyline and move down. Number 3. Now, number 4 line arrow tells me to place my pen on the skyline and move it in. We're going to slant in. And we're going to touch the bottom. Very good. Now you try it, boys and girls. Put your pencil on the skyline. Move all the way down to the grass line. Then you're going to look for number 2. Look for number 2. You're going to make another line on the opposite side and move all the way down to the grass line. Now we're going to follow number 3. Number 3 says slant your line down. Number 4 said slant your line in. And we made the perfect M. Very good, boys and girls. Now, take a look at the lowercase m. The lowercase m is not a skyline letter. It's a plain line letter. It forms just underneath the plain line. Okay, so what we're going to do, boys and girls, it takes 3 strokes to make this letter. And the arrow tells us the first thing we're going to do is we're going to move the line down. We're going to draw a line down from the plain line to the grass line. Then we're going to trace the line up, around, over and around, then up again and around to the grass line. Ooh, that was fun. Let's do it again. Let's do it together. Plain line, down to the grass line, up. You're just tracing that same line, curving it over, go up again, curve around, and down. Very good, boys and girls. Let's see if we can do one by ourselves. Okay, we're going to draw a line from the skyline to the grass line. Then we're going to draw another line from the skyline to the grass line. This is line number 1. This is line number 2. Line number 3 says take the line and move it all the way down, slant it to the grass line. And you're going to do the same thing with this one. Let it meet each other. This. And then let's do our M, our lowercase m. We're going to go down, trace it up, around, all the way down to this grass line, trace it up and down to the grass line. Very good, boys and girls. You were great. I know you did a great job. Now we're going to color our pictures. I'm going to color the cloud blue because the skyline is blue. When you think of the sky, you think of the color blue. The plane line is black, so I'm going to color the airplane black. Green for the grass line. And you can color your flower any color you want. And brown for the worm line. And that's it. We did it, boys and girls. Hooray! Okay, let's just review. We know that our writing paper, our writing grid has 4 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4. Each line has a symbol. The first one is the skyline. The second line is the plane line. The third line is the grass line. And the fourth line is the worm line. We have the letter M, M and M. And it took 4 strokes to make the uppercase M. Uppercase M is a skyline letter. It stretches from the skyline all the way down to the grass line. The lowercase letter took 3 strokes to make. The lowercase letter is a plain line letter. So we made this on the plain line. We went down, around, and around. Down, up, and around. We curved it. Okay, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed the session. See you next time.